The number 12 overall seed, Louisville, is hosting Oregon, Michigan, and Southeast Missouri State this weekend in what is potentially one of the most balanced regionals there is out there, with all the RPIs coming in below 70, with Southeast Missouri State just right behind Michigan at 64, while Michigan is 61. Both of these teams had to win their conference tournament to make it into the regionals, but they did that. They took care of business, and they're both pretty hot coming in, so definitely not easy for Louisville and Oregon, who both got bounced early on in their conference tournament, so they'll be looking to prove something here, while Michigan and Southeast Missouri State will hopefully keep riding that wave.
Yeah, this is an exciting regional here. A lot of offense. I mean, we've mentioned Louisville throughout the year in the rankings. They've been hot and cold. Went on a little cold spree in the ACC tournament, but they are one of the top teams in that conference. And then Oregon as well has been in and out of our top 25 rankings. We know how talented they are on the offensive side of things, but the pitching has lacked. But when you look at this regional, Oregon actually has the best team ERA at 4.5. And I think they do get a little bit of a favorable draw against Michigan, who just a week ago was sitting way out of playoff contention, but they do go on a run, win that Big Ten tournament, and they are hot, so they have that going for them. And then Louisville doesn't get an easy matchup there against Southeast Missouri. They got a potent offense as well, and like you mentioned, have an RPI pretty high for given the conference they're in, and so should be an exciting weekend overall.
Yeah, and like you touched on a bit, this is hopefully and probably going to be a very offensive regional, with all these teams sitting with pretty good offensive numbers and their pitching staffs all being probably below average, with, like you mentioned, Oregon being the best with a 4.5-ish ERA. All the other teams are above 5, which is pretty ridiculous considering how good Louisville has been throughout the season. Their team ERA just has not been able to come down that much, and with them playing a decent 4 seed, they'll have to use some of their best arms in order to secure that first win, and that really opens the door for Oregon or Michigan, whoever comes out of their 2-3 matchup, to be able to beat Louisville in a competitive game.
Yeah, just should be great matchups up and down the board in this regional the entire weekend. If you're looking for a regional to go to where you just want to see some hitters absolutely mash some balls, Louisville, Kentucky is the place to go.
Yeah, and going along those lines, I believe that Oregon might be able to snag this one away from Louisville, just because Louisville will have to put a lot on the line in their first game.
Yeah, I think Louisville has the edge here given they're at home and they do have a Friday ace caliber pitcher, but I would not be surprised at all to see the Ducks come out of this one.
Thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed, we would really appreciate a like and subscribe for more weekly college baseball content.